Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another Madden 19 career mode episode. This is episode number 8, and we are playing the 4-3. I believe they were 4-3 Houston Texans in Houston. I almost said in Texas, which I guess wouldn't have technically been wrong, but it still would have been wrong. Whatever. Anyway, we're playing the 4-3 Texans. That's the bottom line. We do have the lead in the AFC East right now. That is still honestly on the back of that win against the Patriots. I still don't understand how we got that win, but that is easily our best win of the season. Even though the Patriots have not been doing good, I'm sure they'll bounce back at some point and start winning some games because Tom Brady is not injured on their team. They don't really have any injuries. It's just in this simulation or something, they are not doing very good. And obviously for us, we're doing okay. 4-3 on the season. Obviously, we need to improve in some places. I probably need to use some more receivers other than Danny Amendola because Kenny Stills is pretty good, man. I just have not used him that much. But Danny Amendola in this game, he has done, or not, well, in this game and, obviously throughout the season, he has played really, really well for us, surprisingly well. He doesn't really get wide open, and if he does, it's just really against zone. Man coverage, he doesn't really create that much separation, but for some reason, he just gets open. I don't know what the deal with him is. It's very surprising that Devontae Parker has not been more effective than he has, but Mike Gesicki, a guy that has also been very, very good for us at tight end. We hit our tight ends a lot, but he has been one that we just continue to hit over and over and over again, and a receiver we just continue to rely on as he gets a touchdown right there to make it 7-7 in this game. We go through the little whatever simulation thing, or I might start cutting this out of the video now because it's kind of boring just seeing what they do. But anyway, they end up scoring. That whole drive ended up accumulating to a touchdown, and it didn't even seem like that little simulation that you try to look at. I thought it like showed them going down the field. It doesn't even show that anymore. I don't even get it. Do they take these things out, or am I changing settings? I don't know. Anyway, man, I was going to ask you guys one thing about this series. Probably after the end of this season, I'm going to go ahead and demand a release and go to a different team. What team do you guys want me to go to? It could be your favorite team, or it could be just a team you guys want me to go to with some good players. Just something to make the episodes fresh. I want to go ahead and switch off teams each season. So when this one's over, I will demand a release and go to a different team. So go ahead and let me know what teams you guys want me to pick, and I'll pick one of them. And if you see one that you like, go ahead and like that comment, or reply to it saying, yeah, I like this team, or something like that. Obviously we don't have a ton of people tuning into this series, but I'm very happy with how it's gone, man. 20 views, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I really like posting this series, and I'm getting consistent views on it, consistent comments. I'm really liking doing it. So hopefully the people that do watch it will let me know what team you guys want me to go to. So let me know. If not, I'll just end up picking a team. So in the third quarter now of this game, obviously, this game doesn't really get, really interesting till later. So I had some time to ramble for a minute. But right here, Kenny Still is a guy that I'm trying to get more involved in the offense, ends up making the catch. We're 10 for 12 right now, man. We started really well, but we are down in this game, obviously, by 14-10 with 1 minute left here in the third quarter. We do end up getting in to take our lead finally. It feels like we should have taken the lead way earlier in this game, but we just didn't for some reason. Wasn't able to get it going on offense, getting sacked all the time. I don't know if our O-line shit, but we've been sacked like 20 times more than any other quarterback in the simulation. It's honestly ridiculous. But 17-14, 2:59 left. We do have the lead. If we end up just clocking this baby out, we can get this win right now. But unfortunately, that does not end up happening. We can't get anything going on offense, really. 3rd and 12. We get a measly 7-yard gain, make it 4th and 5. We do have to end up punting the ball, of course. So right now, we're just hoping that they do not score. If they end up scoring a field goal, that is what they end up doing. It is what it is. We're hoping that they did not score a touchdown. So a minute 52, we're going full 2-minute drill right now, trying to move down the field, get ourselves a touchdown, or not even a touchdown, just get in field goal range for Blair, the Blair kick project. Blair fucking Walsh. I don't know why he is our kicker, but he is in this simulation on this team. I think it's because I started this really early. He was just randomly on a roster, but I don't know. Right there, probably should have been a pick. It was the Kenny Stills, so maybe that had something to do with it, why he batted it down instead of getting the pick. But luckily on 3rd and 10, Danny Amendola does end up keeping the drive alive. That is as sure hands as you can get with Danny Amendola. I don't understand how this guy always makes those catches for us, but he continues to do it. 1st and 10, looking down the field, looking for Mike Gesicki, and oh my God, that was really close. I thought he was going to end up making that catch. I tried to possession catch it. I don't know if I ended up actually pressing the button quick enough, but unfortunately he does not make the catch right there. Try to go to Kenny Stills. He does not make the catch either. And 3rd and 10, unfortunately, this drive does come to an end. So Danny Amendola's clutch catch does not get us into field goal range, even though we were really close. We get sacked way, way, way out of field goal range completely. I mean, we weren't in it to begin with, but after that, we were just toast. Luckily, the Texans do not end up scoring, and we have 21 seconds and 3 timeouts to try to do something. But we have to get something on the very first play, and unfortunately, we don't. So we waste a timeout, we lose 7 seconds. So now, 2nd and 16, looking downfield, we have to get something to try to get into field goal range, and we can't. They're playing really, really good coverage right now. 3rd and 16, I don't know what happens. I don't know why they decided to double team Amendola, but a beautiful dime to Kenny Stills, who was wide open, gets to the wide open part of the defense. I mean, that was unbelievable. There was just an entire block of field that they did not cover. They followed Amendola, 2 people to the left side of the field. Everybody else was in the box, and they had 2 guys on the right side that just did not play Kenny Stills. The very last play of the game, we're tied. We're going to overtime. Instead, Kenny fucking Stills. Touchdown. Can't fucking believe it. I can't even believe we made that pass. I mean, okay. I guess in all fairness, the guy that we made, we started him off as a strong arm QB, I think, undrafted, but he had 80 deep. So if there's one thing that our guy was built for, it was to throw the deep ball, and that was an unbelievably beautiful deep ball. I couldn't believe how perfect that was, but that was a dime to Kenny Stills, man, and we somehow end up winning this game at the very last second. We might be one of the luckiest teams in the NFL at this point. I don't know how these other teams are doing in this simulation, but we have won some fucking crazy games, man. That was another one. I don't understand how we won this one either. I don't understand how that pass was so perfect. It looked absolutely beautiful. I don't know how he got that wide open. Again, they just double-teamed Amendola, didn't give a shit about Kenny Stills. It was a good thing that I started focusing on Kenny Stills more, because the only reason I was even looking at him on that play was because I saw they double-teamed Amendola, and Amendola was my first read. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to look out for the next one, and as always, I'm out. Peace.